This is Romo Dunze, and you're listening to the Ballsville podcast.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Welcome in, Ballsville gamers. Another episode of the Ballsville podcast. I'm your host, Scott Fitzgerald. You can find me at Run the Hurry Up on Sleeper. And this episode is brought to you by the BallsvilleGame.com, where our games combine fantasy football and poker, which create big payouts with great odds. All right, folks, welcome in again. We have a big show for you today. We're going to talk about some NFL preseason tomorrow, talk about a little bit of news and notes, and where we're headed in the future for Ballsville going forward. And also we have a live redraft league. I think it's number 9 Sigma. We will be launching that tonight, and we will be breaking down teams. We'll be breaking down where players are going, and we're going to have a fun night. So roll call coming in. He is my co-host. Looking for a big smile. He is Bill's Mafia. He goes by Traders Clem on Sleeper. What is up, Sean?
Not much, buddy. How you doing?
And the good old boy from West Texas. He is 2024 Ballsville Player of the Year. He's got all that cash. Goes by C-Bomb on Sleeper. What's up, Connor?
Not much. Ready for getting this draft. I'm setting my queue right now, so ready to take down Jimbo and anybody else that's in there.
All right. We got a couple guys here that are going to be drafting and producing here on the pod. So that's awesome. And my fellow Floridian, he's my big brother, love him to death. What a handsome young man today. He goes by Jimbo's Bimbos. What's up, Jimbo's?
Oh, not too much. Just been spending a week getting redrafts rolling, trying to get this podcast out and about so we could break a record in viewers tonight.
All right. We did really good last week. Last week's episode was really good. We had 133 viewers last I checked, so that was great. We want to keep growing this and going forward, so please like and subscribe to our podcast. Leave a comment. Hey, Sean, do you know if comments are open? Because I think JoJo said he's having a problem with comments or something. I haven't seen any comments in a while.
Yeah, I think they're open. I'm seeing, Tennessee Nick just posted here a few seconds ago saying Jimbo's my hero. So.
No, not here. I mean on YouTube.
I can't get the chat. What was?
I'm not sure. That'll be a setting that I can go double check on real quick.
Yeah, maybe double check that. So
where was the link for this posted? Actually,
it was in Discord.
It's in Discord, in chat, in general.
I don't know where Sean put it.
Sweet.
The link for this
Sean has a tendency of misplacing things.
No, the link for outside people to come see the pod tonight. Where's that at?
Oh, tell them just go to Ballsville Game at YouTube, and we're right there at the top of the screen.
Yeah. The studio has been up for a while. So
yeah.
All right, let's do
everybody the Ballsville Game whenever they want to come in and check out our episodes, guys. Even when they're live, just say go to the Ballsville Game at YouTube and.
Yeah, so if you guys ever want to look for the link, all you got to do is go to YouTube and click on Ballsville. Yeah, the Ballsville icon. That's all you have to do to get to the link. So, all right, let's do roll call in chat. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to go to the top of the list here. We got Sorry for Cussing, Chris, who's done a tremendous job with our social media. Thank you so much, Chris. Spending a lot of time doing that. Ranger, I wonder if that's NZ Ranger. If that's NZ Ranger, welcome in, buddy. Yeah, it is NG Ranger. We got HTX Ethan. What's up, Ethan? Always in. It's not going to be a big game today. And we have Operation Give Back Tennessee. So I think that is Mahomie Boy 015. What's up? Welcome in, Mahomie Boy. And we have, Tennessee Nick. Yo, Tennessee Nick. Welcome in. There's Grizz Tony. I'm sure he'll be jumping in some redrafts. He's a redraft connoisseur. We also have Fran. Welcome in, Fran. There's Mr. Cyborg. What's up, Cyborg? There's Short Stack. So everyone's kind of rolling in. Welcome on in, everybody. So basically what we got right here is redrafts are filling quickly. Jimmy's doing a tremendous job along with Zubakis to get these leagues filled and get them going. So this will be it. We got 3 weeks till the point scoring season, and we are going to be like full force going forward with all our leagues. So I think when we're all said and done, we'll probably have close to 200 leagues full, which is tremendous for our platform. We're the best in the business on Sleeper. All the rest of them guys are just a bunch of fakes. So you want to come play with us, definitely let people know that are new to Sleeper to come check us out because we're the best in the business. What's up, Todd Barber, TB76, El Presidente's in the chat. What's up, Alex? So, all right, let's move on. So we're going to get into a little bit of news right off the rip. We got Matt Stafford with the back injury. We got Kyren Williams that just signed a 3-year deal. So you can put to bed any backup that's going to be sharing any kind of time with Kyren. He just inked that nice big 3-year deal, and Sean McVay's just going to ride him into the ground for the next 3 years. So you can put those Blake Corum shares to bed. As far as Matt Stafford goes, it might just take one hit. I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll be okay for the season, especially for the start. I would be a little worried if he did take a pretty bad hit, but I'm not trying to scare you. I know I had Stafford as my third quarterback in the super flex in a few leagues, triathlons, and I just went and picked up Garoppolo just as a backup. But I'm going to go to Sean. What do you think, Sean, about the Rams there and those two news notes?
Well, I mean, I've been talking about Kyren Williams for a while now that I think he's underrated. So this just goes right along with that obviously I'm not the only one, including the Rams organization, who thinks he's underrated because they gave him a lot of money. So I'm happy to see that he signed. I think that's all systems go for Kyren. That bumps him up in rankings. And if there's anything bad that comes of this, it's that people are now onto my secret and he's going up in draft boards and he's going to be more expensive than I was hoping he would be.
Got you. All right, before I go to Connor, Jimmy, what do we got for giveaways tonight?
Tonight we got a giveaway that is going to happen out of chat. It's going to be a Sigma giveaway for 2026 redraft. That's going to be based on the chat talk in chat, watching you guys, watching us. And then we also have a giveaway for a league yet to be determined. And we'll announce that one when we make that announcement later in the show.
Got you. All right. So definitely, what's the keyword? Is it the ticker? Do we have a keyword? Sigma. Sigma is the keyword. So put Sigma in the chat.
Did you say Ligma or Sigma?
Sigma.
Oh my gosh, that makes me feel like every single time we do this now, we have to do a word that's going to struggle with.
I almost struggled with that one.
This is going to be great.
So Connor, what's your take in LA?
On Stafford or on Kyren or both of them?
Come on, both. Come on.
I think they're just holding Stafford back. I think he's had a back injury for a while now, so I don't think it's anything really new. They just hold him out because he's getting older. But there is, some concern that he, might get injured during the year or anything like that. So I'm moving down just a little bit, Puka than I originally had him. I've taken him pretty early in a couple of drafts. Kyren, I agree with Sean. The extension is there, but still, there's a couple backs there that you might be wary of if any injuries might arise with Kyren. They might hold him a little bit, back. They have Corum and Jacquez Hunter back there that they can lean on if anything happens to Williams.
All right, real quick, Jimmy, what do you think?
Not worried about Stafford. He's a tough dude. He played tough at the Lions. He's played tough. He's a guy that stands in there. He's about the only veteran pocket quarterback that sits in there and gets blasted week after week. He'll be all right. Williams, on the other hand, I was kind of surprised. Williams, I think, is a great running back. I honestly thought that they wouldn't get a deal done this fast, but they did. I like it.
All right. And then a couple of quick things. We got Keenan Allen signing with the Bolts. That might knock down, Trey Harris just a tad. But I don't, it could be a DeAndre Hopkins thing like last year where he just doesn't have much left in the tank and, he's just kind of taking up space. And then we have Jordan Addison who got the 3-game suspension. So you can uptick TJ Hawkinson And in my opinion, you just shoot Justin Jefferson to the moon at that point. I don't know why he's dropping in drafts. It's an embarrassment that he's dropping to the 109, 110 in these super flex drafts. It's just crazy. But
I think
go on.
I think they're not real confident in McCarthy. I think that's one of the reasons.
So are you like, do you think Jefferson should he be dropping then?
I think 110 is probably fine for him. Maybe 1.9, but I think just because of the way this year is, I'm taking running backs a little bit earlier than I have been, which is crazy. But Chase is obviously above Jefferson. Just to hit on Ethan's point,
can you say that a few more time, Connor? I just want to make sure that I didn't just like die or something.
No.
Connor just said that he takes running backs over Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I'm taking at least 2, if not 3, running backs over Justin Jefferson this year.
So you're taking.
I'm on the Connor side on that. All
right, so you're taking Bijan, you're taking Barkley, and you're taking Gibbs over him.
Yeah, I think I have Barkley as third just because of his age and
definitely Bijan.
He had a lot. He's had a lot of workload last year, and he's really never had 2 back-to-back years where he played.
Have you guys it's kind of like the Madden curse when it comes to running backs after a 2,000-yard season. Have you seen this whole like thing about that? Like, there's a whole big thing about that
or just RB1
because of it,
or RB1 season, or there's a ton of different stuff.
Well, it's like 2,000 yards after somebody had a 2,000-yard season, like he had. Like every single running back over the last like decade that's done it has had a like poor season afterwards. Not so much like terrible, but like 1,400 yards or whatever compared to what they did, and so on. I guess every one of them, like AP, like all of them have been that way. So to me, it's just like, I don't know. I don't 100% like trust like stuff like that. Like, I feel like that's kind of like, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It just, the situations change a lot. Like if something happens with Philadelphia and it's a different scenario there, it's going to be more because like factors in the offense, like lean them more towards passing, or their offensive line isn't doing as well. Or, it's not going to be like Barkley is the reason that this is just like totally different, So I kind of lean into the Barkley higher than most people do right now because of that. Like he drops, farther than I would prefer. If I was like a player, I would take him like after Justin Jefferson. I'd probably think about him if like, we talked about Bijan and Gibbs were off the board already.
Yeah, and I also have CeeDee Lamb slightly ahead of Jefferson.
People have been doing that too, which has been shocking me. And I'm not a fan of that either. I don't really have CD ahead of JJ. Because I don't think that Dak offers any more stability than JJ McCarthy does.
Yeah, so I would disagree with you there, but I have them all, slightly. I think Barkley should be the running back 3 off the board, and then I have Gibbs and Bijan going ahead of
when
Jefferson.
I say that with Dak, I mean injury. That's my concern with Dak. I think he obviously has proven that he can perform as a quarterback more than JJ. He always gets hurt.
Guys, real quick, Jimmy, what do you think?
I think Hawkinson's going to have a big year. I think Naylor and Felton are going to definitely benefit in those 3 games that Addison is out. I think you'll see Jones step up and get a lot of short passes during the 3-game suspension.
All right. Well, you know what? You guys can clip this episode because if Justin Jefferson finishes number 1 overall, which I hope he does, as far as the receivers go, I will wear my TJ Hawkinson jersey and I will do the gritty online. You guys can all see.
Right, got a draft getting ready to start.
So you guys better start that. So
don't start it yet, just Jimbo.
I'm not. I ain't starting nothing.
We got a couple announcements, don't we?
What we do?
Yeah, we got. We'll let you guys do your announcements, and then I want to go to the Thursday night preview, and then we'll get into the draft. So go. You guys want to do the Thursday night preview first? You guys want to do your news?
Thursday preview.
Okay. All right. Real quick. We'll run through these real quick. We won't spend all day with them. I know everybody wants to check out the draft. But I think it's very important to go over these Thursday night games and players to watch for. So first game we'll look at is Indy at Baltimore. What I'm looking back right away is the quarterback situation in Indy. If they even play, I'm pretty sure Richardson's probably going to get some run. Daniel Jones, it'd be travesty if they didn't get in there. I'm looking at Adonai Mitchell and Keaton Mitchell. The running backs. I want to see if Giddens or Herbert will be the number 2 behind Jonathan Taylor. So those are some things I'm looking at. Is there anything? We'll go get to Connor because Connor's the rookie guy. Is there any other rookies that we're missing?
I don't really think so. Like Tyler Warren, I don't even know if he's playing, but obviously Tyler Warren if he's out there. Yeah, that's the only one that I think I have my eyes on real close.
What are you looking for, Sean? Which guy do you want to see?
I mean, does it have to be a rookie, or are we talking just in general?
Anyone like who do you want to see in tomorrow's game in that game? Like who you're like I want to
see.
Obviously,
I want to see AR, right? I want to see how that plays out. If he's even going to be able to play, right? If he's not injured, is he? He's back from all that, isn't he?
Yeah.
For the game, yeah. I want to see how he performs, of course, because that the man just needs reps, man. Reps. Like to me, a guy like that right now, like I'm so honest to God, I would probably play him the entire first half. And just be like, just put him out there, get him the reps, first team, second team, all the way through the first half. The man plays the entire first half of the game. And, play it like it's like your life depends on it, dude. I want you out there and I want you trying your ass off. If you can't do good against that first team unit, you better be dominating the second team unit. And if not, then I'm seriously considering Daniel Jones as my week 1 starter.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I think Daniel, I think AR needs definitely as many reps as he can. What about you, Jimmy? What are you looking for?
I am so on the Sean train on that. I everybody's been speculate on this program with him. I'm the same way as Sean. I ride the dude the whole first half, and let's see what you got, bro. This is it. Are you playing for us this year? Are you starting? I'm right behind Sean 100% with that. I want to see AR. I want to get my own look on him because to be honest with you, I picked both him and Jones up in a lot of leagues. So, I'd like to know where my stock's going to lie in that. I did it for a safety reason, but I think the kid's got potential. He's just injury prone, and we'll see where he goes.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next game. We got the Cincinnati Bengals at the world champion Philadelphia Eagles. And I just found out just now that Joe Burrow will start in tomorrow's game. So that is some big news. Hopefully I wouldn't put him out there, but I'm wondering if Chase and Higgins are going to be out there with them. But you better have your first offensive, your starters out there blocking for him. But I don't know. I don't think that's a really good idea. But guys, I'm kind of looking at is I'm definitely looking at Tajay Brooks. I want to see what he does. He should beat out the original Oatmeal Pants, Samaje Perine for that spot. And I'm also looking at Jermaine Burton. As far as Philly, I'm looking at between Shipley and Dillon. And then what do you think, Connor, about Johnny Wilson? He's a monster. He's like 6'6".
He's a big, tall dude. But
I thought he was going to shift to tight end, actually, when he originally came out of college because he is so big. But I don't think he's going to be any fantasy production, in my opinion. So,
I hope so, because I have an autographed card. I want him to be good. Like, come on, man. Step it up.
Jimmy, anybody
sell that for $1?
I want to see Shipley because I've heard all this stuff that, I always liked Dillon. I want to see what Shipley's going to do. So out of that game, Shipley, I think on the Joe Burrow side, I think they do him a 1 series if you score deal and then sit. If you don't score and sit, he's going to play 1 series. That's it.
I think Sean's in agreement with me. You do not put Joe Burrow out there.
I agree not putting him out there, but I think he only plays 1 series.
I don't care. I still don't.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying.
He's just saying he will play 1 series.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed if Josh Allen plays any time in this weekend.
Well, I would too if you're the only goddamn talent on the team.
This is the only way.
Only talent on the team. That team is a solid team across the board.
Sean, you should be rooting for Josh Allen to play. This is the only way he'll play more than 17 games in a season.
What? He played more than 17 games almost every season of his career except for 1.
Speaking of Bills Mafia, I saw
that doesn't even make sense.
Because
you were like the dude in Anchorman. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Sean, did you see that boat that was flying around on the internet? I see you got a new boat, huh? You didn't see that sighting of Sean? I'm sure my boy, sorry for cussing, can pull it up and bring it up. It was on all over in chat that you were seen in Hernando Beach, Florida, with a little pink baggie in your hand looking for digs. You didn't see that?
That was a nice boat. It was a Bills boat.
But, it was a Bills Mafia boat. I sent you the text, bro.
So it happens quite often that people say, I look like somebody, and it's always a different person. So I'm sure it was
there was a Sean Clem. There was a Clem sighting right here in Hernando Beach.
All right. Well, let's roll to the final game on Thursday,
Pictures where it didn't happen.
which I think will have the most fantasy impact, and that's the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. And basically, what I'm looking at is Vegas starters. I mean, is Janty going to be out there for a series? I want to see some Jack Bash. And then as far as Seattle goes, it'd be nice to check out C-Bomb's favorite player, Jalen Milroe, against Drew Lock. There's been a lot of good things about Torrey Horton in that offense. And then I've been interested to see Elijah Arroyo since they moved on from Noah Fant. So we'll go to Trader Clem this time. What are you looking for in that game?
Well, I mean, obviously with Vegas, they have a whole new animal, and this is like Pete Carroll revenge game, right? Like, even though it's preseason, which is kind of a waste of like a good opportunity for a revenge game. You're sending Pete Carroll to Seattle in the first week of the preseason. Like, come the fuck on! Like, what a waste of an opportunity that is to have a preseason game with his return to Seattle. But we can get into that at a different time. So otherwise, I definitely think that, the Raiders have a lot of young talent that you'd like to see, like you just talked about. I really do want to see if Jack Besh works his way into even the first drive of the game at all. I don't know if they're going to put any starters out or not, but they do. I'd like to see if Jack gets at least a play or two with that team. And if he doesn't, I want to see him out there for a lot and the entire, if not into the third team, all the way through the second team, and be a factor in the offense as far as plays being called his way and stuff like that. Because I think that kid's shown some promise. They got a lot of interest in what he brings to the table. And they're, like you guys said, there's a glaring hole in that offense at receiver. If somebody can step up and be, that much better than, Jacoby Myers, who's kind of just that much better than the average, then, they'd have a decent enough squad that can pull some attention away from Bowers and allow him to Bowers up everything. So I'd like to see that really more than anything else. Is just how he does.
And Jimmy, I know you're super excited to see your number one overall running back.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to see him this week. But what I would like to see happen is I think you're going to get a good look at White to see what they're going to do with White. They say he's healthy. I want to see him run the football. I think he's up for trade. I think Myers is up for trade. I think Jacoby's up for trade. I think you see those three players in particular, Myers, Jacoby, and White, play a lot in this game just for the simple purposes of trading.
All righty. And Connor, I got a question for you. Give us some insight on one Torrey Horton.
Yeah, apparently he's done pretty good in camp. He's made his way maybe into the first team offense, come early in the season. I think we covered him. I don't even know if we covered him on Dynastyville. We might have mentioned his name, but it wasn't a lot. But yeah, he's impressed in camp. There's another name I actually want to go into a little bit more. It's Thornton over there in the Raiders country. Apparently might be outworking Jack Besh, which me and JoJo were big fans of. So keep an eye on him if he plays.
Did you do that just to screw with me after everything I just hyped up?
It's good though. That guy's a good wide receiver, man.
What one more, Connor? What about Arroyo?
Yeah, definitely keep an eye on him. I have a lot of stock in him. I think he's one of my he looked good coming out of college. I think he's definitely a name we mentioned on Dynastyville, especially on the tight ends episode. So, but yeah, hopefully he can make his way to tight end one there, especially after Fant left.
By the way, if you don't know by the 4 times that Connor has referenced it, he has a podcast called Dynastyville that you guys should really check out.
I had a podcast. It's an old one. We just actually finished up episode 12, which actually covers the 2027 class. We covered 2026 class, and obviously all the other episodes were about the 2025 class. So yeah, go look at those up.
So all right, we'll segue into that. So when do you guys plan on airing that show this year during the point scoring season, and then you can go into your little announcement if you'd like.
Yeah. So actually, me and JoJo, I think. Yeah. What'd you say?
Scott goes, you go into your little announcement.
But this is our littlest announcement. This is just a teaser. So
It is. Look at it. It's so tiny.
it is. It's just a little teaser. So this is instead of Rookieville, which Rookieville will air every year, and we'll keep that going. 12 episodes a year. Dynastyville will be throughout the season, where we cover the Ballsville Dynasty games, where we cover just Dynasty in general, players in general. We had my Dynasty handbook. Will go basically hand in hand with this Dynasty thing. We might have a couple more additions to put out there for Dynasty handbook, but this Dynastyville will cover at least, to my knowledge, we'll cover all the Dynasty Ballsville leads. So there's 32 of those. So that's a lot of episodes there. And then we'll cover just basic buys, sells, trades, anything like that we can talk about in Dynasty. Me and JoJo we have a lot of differences of opinions on Dynasty trades. So it might be fun to watch us just negotiate or talk about a trade there, because even me and him together can't really get any deals done. So might be interesting to check out there. But I do have a bigger announcement that I like to get into if everybody's excited for that. I mean, I dropped some.
Holy snikes. Look at the size of that one.
I
must work out.
I dropped some teasers in a bunch of different chats and stuff. The Discord. I dropped some trophies. Just looking at this, we got the Paul Bear Bryant trophy here. We got, what do we have here? We have the
you're not gonna show your trophy in here.
Oh, this is the Bill Russell's NBA Finals trophy. We have the Vince Lombardi trophy here.
Oh my God, I know what's coming.
We got the Jackie Robinson Award. This is just a rookie year, just named after Jackie Robinson. We have the John Heisman, the Heisman Trophy Award. What else do we have here? Oh, we have the C-Bomb Player of the Year for 2024. So what do all these things mean? Like, why did I drop these in the chats and stuff like that? Just now we're going to be introducing apparently Sean's suicide, but we're going to be introducing the C-Bombs Player of the Year trophy. So I'll be actually sponsoring this and namesaking this to the winner of
Is that the actual trophy? Where did you come up with this design?
This is just a simple design, but this will be going to the person that
Potty? C-Bomb's potty?
That's what I thought it was. I thought he was taking a shit.
That's what I thought. I was like, what is that?
We don't have great spellers here. That's Player of the Year.
It's an acronym.
But it might not be exactly this. This is just an introduction to it. So a Player of the Year trophy will be sent out to the Ballsville Player of the Year. Unlike my trophy, which was just a little sheet that you can put behind it. But yes, you'll be.
Why does it look like he's pooping a football?
You can slap. You can go ahead, dude. You can slap it. I'll do it for you if you want.
All right, Jimbo, your turn.
All right. I'll get this under control as Sean tries to get himself together. I'm actually like the trophy. I'm just very upset that you didn't have the Stanley Cup as one of those trophies on there, because that is the greatest trophy in all
sports,
is the Stanley Cup. But we're going to roll up before Sean.
I love that trophy. You cannot change it. That is fucking amazing.
So, all righty. We'll roll into Jimmy. Jimmy's got an announcement too about, because here at Ballsville,
they can't beat the pooper potty. It can't.
Here at Ballsville, we are going to go deep into the player pool, and we're going to go not only in the NFL, we're going into college, possibly high school. We're going flat out DV, and Jimbo is a big announcement for DV. Go on, Jimmy.
Hey guys, just a little bit. I don't know how many of you guys play DV, but it is going to be available in 2026 in our off season. We put together a think tank on Discord. Going to get together with a lot of guys I know outside of Ballsville. We're going to bring in guys from Ballsville. We're going to get a think tank going. DV is going to be, they're going to be $100 buy-ins. It will follow along with the Ballsville formats, which will be to be announced. And that DV Leagues is also giving up our free giveaway for the guys that are in this draft tonight that were put up a challenge to help promote this podcast based on what they did for an invite to the public, which will be voted on this panel outside of me. So you three guys are going to vote on the invites that were put out to the public, and you guys will choose a winner for that. And if all goes well, somebody will be sitting with $100 giveaway to a 2026 DV League.
All right, so that's what, 100 and how much we're giving away today?
We're giving away 150 tonight. We are doing a $100 giveaway for the DV startup for next year. We are giving away for this exact Sigma League coming across the screen for in chat today. Everybody got 5 clues. Everybody on Sigma that put Sigma in the draft, we'll do the Shauna wheel. We'll pick 2 off the Shauna wheel. Out of those 2, they will guess out of those 5 clues, and the winner will be getting a redraft giveaway.
All right, guys. So go and find another podcast and another company that's going to give you $150 in free giveaways in one night. So that's what we do here at Ballsville. It's all about the players, all about the community.
Sean, you okay? You look like you got a temperature.
He's fine now. He's fine now. He just had to
feel bad because I feel like I overshadowed Connor's amazing announcements.
Oh, that's okay. Just remember this, Sean. You have 5 or 6 people coming to Vegas in a couple weeks. It's easy to get pushed in a pool. Easy.
Well, Connor's one of them, so he'll probably be the first person to do it.
Yeah. Or Connor will just purposely get you so shit-faced, you'll end up on one of those.
He might even roofie your ass. You never know.
Oh, he doesn't need to do that. I'll do that on my own. That's not a problem.
But all right, well, that's some tremendous news. That was a big announcement for those 2. So, like I said, we have big things in plan for Ballsville going forward. So now we're going to move over to the redraft, and we're going to break down some teams. So, Jimmy, why don't you segue us into this redraft?
Okay, I do need to make one little announcement in this, guys. There was a few things that happened in this league. I was going to be in the league, and then my homie up there, who actually ended up getting the 101, he wanted in real bad, so I gave him my spot. I bowed out. Sarah bumped into a few things this evening. She contacted CBOM and asked that I take her spot because she thinks I draft the best out of anybody in the league. So, with that said, this draft is underway, guys. Have a good time. We'll break it down as we go.
Wait, are you in the league and you're drafting for Sarah? Because if that's the case, I'm fucking drafting.
I am not drafting for Sarah. I took over her spot. So it is now my league, and I owe Sarah $50.
You probably should pause it. Let everybody get in there first before you let.
It don't matter. They all should be
now.
in
You know
by
that we're
now.
gonna have a color-coded drafter in this
These
draft.
guys know that they should have been in here by now. If they ain't, they'll get autoed. That's what.
Do you have that?
I told everybody to set a queue. So
Connor, do you want to share the screen, or do we need
I
you
don't.
to do it?
The guys in our leagues don't. They're prepared. They're ready.
All right, let's go. I want to see where we should be. You guys should be in round like 6.
Yeah. Jimbo just kind of plopped it up there without having the board up, and that's why I was saying we should pause it. But let me.
It's all right. Yeah, just throw me a invite, and I can jump in there and take care of it.
Well, you mean this production crew? After all I did with the producers, I even sent you guys a lineup. You don't have it? I sent you guys a lineup in Discord. What's up? I sent you guys this in Discord and gave you the
This
lineup.
is a conversation for not live.
Come on, get in the game, guys. We're holding you accountable tonight. Let's rock and roll. It's in Discord. I sent it to you.
Do you want me?
You guys
to
got to
show
get
it?
in the game.
Well,
Come on.
Yeah, I see the lineup.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Oh man, where'd it
yeah.
go?
It was there. All right, I'll go over the lineup real quick. Who's in this draft? We got coming in number 1, we have Mahomie Boy 15. The 2 hole, we got DGen Ethan. Number 3, we got Sorry for Cussing. Number 4 is C-Bomb. 5 is GLC 20. Number 6 is Tennessee Nick. 7 was Sarah M21, but it's going to be Jimbo's Bimbos. Number 8 is NZ Ranger. Number 9 is Pablo Escobar. Number 10 is Grizz Tony. Number 11 is Todd Barber, TB76. And number 12 is Short Stack. So it looks like right off the rip, we got 3 quarterbacks. We got Jamar, Bijan. There goes Burrow. And it's JJ, who's went a little early. That's tremendous. Who took that? Jimmy?
Yep.
See, Jimmy knows. Jimmy knows.
Yeah, you don't let
All
him go.
about volume, baby.
So it's pretty elementary right now.
And this is the redraft league, everybody, so it's not best ball or anything like that.
So the only difference between this one and the triathlon is the redraft starts 3 receivers, right?
Yeah. Well, there's more differences, but yes.
That's the main one, though. 3 receivers instead of 2.
Yeah, the lineup wise, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I guess my philosophy, the way I would draft this league is, I think I would have to. I would definitely take my QB1, but I think I would pass on my QB2 if I could. And I want to make sure I get a number 1 receiver, at least get a receiver slot taken care of. So I have to start 3. Do you guys, Clem? Do you tend in this format to attack the receiver position a little earlier than you would normally?
Yes and no. I mean, I definitely think it's the deepest position in fantasy. So I really don't feel like it's absolutely necessary to go crazy for that position. I do think you can get a solid starter in like the 3rd, 4th round, like a la Marvin Harrison or something like that. So yeah, I definitely don't feel like it's absolutely necessary. If I have the running back that I think fits the level of talent that the top receiver is out there, even if he's not like so per se like ranked that high, I would always take the running back over the receiver to start my drafts.
Right. Now, Connor, I seen that Short Stack took Christian McCaffrey at the 112, and I'm starting to, I don't know if I can invest the first round pick on Christian McCaffrey with the uncertainty. Now he could hit and be a league winner, but if you're in that spot and Christian McCaffrey's sitting there, are you even thinking about him, or are you going in a different direction?
I'm going a little bit different direction personally. I don't think it's a terrible pick, just because I do feel like playing hero RB in redraft this year is probably going to be one of the best strategies to play with. But I will say I would have taken two receivers there personally. But again, I don't think it's that bad of it.
Wait, you're talking about at the turn with the CMC instead of Neighbors? Is that what you're saying?
CMC and Neighbors
or Nico?
Uh-oh, somebody's on the clock.
Turn off your volume there too while you're at it.
Who?
I think
it looks like it's C-Bomb that's out there. So yeah.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, so and then also I'm looking at this and I don't know if I think that looks like me that's drafting, but I had to double look and it was Jimmy because I love the Justin Jefferson, Pat Mahomes. I mean that's right off my block right there. So I like that start right there. I know Pat's been dropping, but I think it's travesty to drop into the late second. So
I like Connor about Achane because that's the second time I've seen him take Achane. I wouldn't say early, but like slightly earlier than I've seen him going. So is there something that you're seeing recently or any kind of reason why over the last few drafts you've kind of leaned the Achane lane?
I just think he's going to get a lot of targets, both in the pass game and then a lot of carries in the run game. And then I think he's a huge touchdown threat. The reason I took him here is because, again, I think he's the best running back available. And I think playing hero RB is big. I think there's one other person I actually had above him, but just because of the draft strategy I'm going with, he's there for me.
You mean one other player that you had above him, not positional and not like running back?
one other player, like pure rankings wise.
Probably London, right? The one that went right after you.
No, actually Bowers, but yes.
Okay, well, either one of those two I would have agreed with. So yeah, that's cool. I like that idea. I was just curious because I'm definitely more in the like Kyron Williams over Achane train, and I've noticed you've been like pretty high on Achane, and not only you, because last time you took him, a couple of people in the chat were like a little butthurt about it. I believe it was our guillotine league that had happened in, and there were some people that mentioned that they were hoping he would fall. So that's something that seems to be consistent, and maybe I'm on the other side of the fence with my Kyron opinion, but I definitely feel like I'd be happy with Kyron if I got him and you took Achane ahead of him.
That's interesting. I wouldn't put Kyron near that high. I have at least 4 other running backs above him.
It might be because I have a little bit of a Dolphin downer mode going. I don't think the Dolphins are going to be, as good. I think they could potentially have a tire fire season and be blowing it up at the end of it. So I just don't really have a whole lot of faith in what they bring to the table. Whereas with McVay, I feel like even at a bad season, McVay can be productive fantasy-wise with his players.
That's fair.
Okay, now I'm looking at another team that I really, really like, and I want to see what he does with his next pick. But I'm loving GLC 20 with one Affinity Stone, Bijan Robinson, and then come back and get Amon-Ra sitting right there. I love that start right there. I mean, getting Amon-Ra right.
Amon-Ra falling there was pretty.
That was really nice.
You know?
I want to see what his next pick. There's one guy that I want him to take, and I'll be so happy if he takes him. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's a little difficult without having the board in your face to really stroll through to have like a guy that you want to scoop out of the lineup. But I definitely feel like there's some solid players out there.
Yeah.
No, is that a little bit more helpful if I do that?
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
But I don't want you to feel like you have to do that because I know it sucks when you're trying to look up your guys and the whole world can see what you're looking at.
No, I have it on my computer, so I don't think it quite shows the same thing I have on my phone. Hopefully not.
Just don't use this. Don't set your queue because you're going to get screwed if you do.
You got sniped, GLC. I was hoping that McBride would drop back to you, and that would have been a nice start.
Yeah, McBride would have been a good start for him at that point in the draft, I think. But I don't. There's still a guy out there that I like for him right now, but I don't know if he's going to go the same route I would. But again, I can't say names, but I'm pretty sure everybody understands what I'm talking about.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
And Connor takes his first quarterback in Bo Nix, and I like that pick. I got Bo Nix pretty high with the rushing upside, so I think that's a really good pick.
Hey, Denver has done a great job of surrounding him with talent, man.
Yeah.
Not to mention their defense is going to, keep them in games.
Can we take a second to acknowledge the fact that when Jimbo sits at the perfect angle, it looks like he has giant headphones on?
Yeah, it does.
There it is.
Jimmy's on the clock. Where are we going?
This was all to promote you guys, man.
Oh, there goes Lad. I like it. That was a solid pick, I think.
There you go, JT. All right, JT, that's a good pick. I like this pick. I like that start.
I don't hate JT if you want to take him over Kyron. I don't hate that. I don't. But I think I still would take him over like 3 or 4 of those backs right there. I'd definitely take him over Bucky, Chase, probably Achane too, like we talked about. And then, Talenton Taylor's offense I don't agree with as much.
To be honest, I got sniped. I was going to take Jacobs if he fell.
Yeah, I like Jacobs too. He's the only one of the running backs that I just mentioned that I would be like.
Yeah, my pick was Jacobs. I was hoping he was going to fall. JT was my next pick.
Because there's something that I'm like, I think I value maybe more than others in this scenario, and it's the offense that they're playing in and the production that specific offense is going to bring compared to the others. Like every guy that we talked about is on an offense that I don't 100% believe will be amazing, with the exception of Chase Brown. I think that the rest of them have the potential to be on an offense that's not as good as,
To be honest, I think Green Bay's success is going to be through the run game. They got so much talent at wide receiver. They really do. It's just they don't have a stud wide receiver yet. And I think it's going to take time. But I think if they get a good running game together, I think they're going to make the playoffs.
Well, hey, they
can run the ball.
You don't need a stud receiver to be a super successful offense.
What you do to win Super Bowls.
And there's another team I like so far with the start.
That's why, Sean, the Bills ain't won one yet. Because
the Bills are winning it this year, baby. The Bills are winning it this year. You want to put a pub sub on it?
On what? Did they make the Super Bowl?
On the Bills winning the Super Bowl. I'll put a pub sub on anybody who wants to do that.
I'll go better than that because Jimbo's doesn't do the normal pub sub bet. I do an NFL team hat.
Sorry, I can't hear you with those headphones on.
I'll bet you with a team hat. Yes, sir. All day long. We have a pub sub hub if you'd like to go in there and put that up.
How much is a team hat?
Team hat. That's what I bet. I don't bet the $10.
Team hat's like $50.
I understand. But see, I'm learning from Chiefs and Cheeky. We don't. This pub sub thing's just a name. We bet. We make bets.
I think a lot of people also make bets, but the pub sub's like a Ballsville thing. Like you're not the only bettor in there.
I understand,
Right.
but
He can't
what's your
hear
bet?
you.
If you go in there, you're betting a pub sub of a value of $10. We up the game and we're doing NFL hats.
So you're promoting gambling.
Are you
Wow.
gonna buy me one of those?
I
Big
promote
hats?
gambling. That's what this whole
One of
that's
those
what this
big
whole
Bills
thing's
ones?
about.
Wow.
We're all gamblers. You're not gambling every single time you enter a league?
No, I don't gamble.
Oh, okay.
This takes skill.
I don't gamble. I don't gamble either. I'm a disciplined investor.
I gamble every day of the week. I'm gambling by taking this goddamn lawnmower all the way to Vegas on the back of my pickup.
I gamble
That's
every morning when I wake up.
All right, let's look at some teams here. We got another team that I kind of like Pablo. He stacked Jalen Hurts with A.J. Brown, and then he got Brian Thomas Jr., so that's a nice start. Good job. We'll see what he does with this fourth round pick right there.
I'm interested in this pick right here. I mean,
Todd Barber?
yeah, he's got a good thing going. I'm interested to see where his thought process is right here.
If he takes the right guy, in my opinion, I think he's gonna be in a really, really good shape right here. Let's see if he does it.
I like Nico, but I wouldn't have taken Nico over St. Brown.
Oh, there it is.
That's a surprise.
I like that pick. No, I like that pick. That's exactly.
I like that pick. JSN. I like that pick.
Yeah, I wouldn't have taken Nico where he was. I probably would have taken Puka right there or BT.
No, I would have taken if he'd have taken Amon-Ra instead of Nico. That might have been my favorite.
Amon? Oh no, I would have taken Puka over Amon-Ra.
No way.
Nico's going to be a top 4 wide receiver. You want to put a pub sub on it?
Man, look at Connor go with the pub subs.
Put a pub sub on it, Scott.
No, I'm a disciplined investor.
We already got
top
one.
4. I got him top 4. You don't even have him top 5.
I'm a disciplined investor.
Oh man,
that's gambling.
Boy, JoJo's going to be pissed. He's at a family dinner tonight, or I think, yeah.
JoJo has a 2-hour window every night to talk fantasy, except
just making an offer that
except for last night when he kept me up all night with his texting.
Huh.
Let's not get into that.
I had to put my phone on mute last night.
This is a family pod, all right? We don't need to go there.
Somebody asked, my wife asked me the other night, my wife likes to listen to ocean thing she plays while she sleeps. I sleep to notifications.
Jeez. I like the Omarion Hampton pick. I like that pick. So I'm liking that. I'm liking the Escobar draft.
Well, I like Pablo's draft.
Yeah, everyone's forgetting about him. Everyone's all about Janty, which is fine. But people got to realize if Janty was not in this draft, Omarion Hampton would be he'd be drafted so early.
He already was drafted early in rookie draft.
He'd be drafted right now where Janty's being drafted.
I'll be back, gentlemen.
Uh-oh. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom. So, so the draft's shaping out pretty good. I really don't see any, weak teams or anything like that. Does there anything stick out where, I know we want to be positive, but anybody, possibly make a mistake or leave somebody on the table they should have taken? I'm a little surprised quarterback maybe hasn't gone a little more, but I don't see anybody double tapping so far.
Yeah, it's pretty spread out. I think I really like TV's team. I like the Barkley, Nico back-to-back, and then Kyron, JSN back-to-back. I think if he can get another quarterback, if he can get a quarterback here, he's going to have a pretty hard team to beat.
I like I said, I just, I like his team. Just I would have went a different route instead of Nico. I just, Nico, being a Michigan guy, obviously I love him, but it's just, he always seems like he's banged up every year. He's got something going on, and Amon-Ra is just so automatic in the slot. And
that's not my pick. What happened? I got autoed. You guys talked me right through that.
How'd you get autoed? We weren't even talking to you.
You're the one that said that everybody has to be ready or we're going to auto them. That was your beginning statement.
That's not my pick. I'm stopping the draft.
Where you at? Who'd you take?
I'm not going to announce it. He's not been taken yet. Still not been taken.
Well, this is your draft, Jimmy.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad it's my draft because I'm going to pause it.
You're the one that said at the beginning of the draft, everybody gotta be ready.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do more important things right here.
What did he do? Did he get an auto pick and now he's
got autoed and then it's like, oh, that's not my pick. Like, come on.
Just take it, brother. Just take it like a man.
I'm gonna.
No, I mean take the Breece Hall and move forward like a man. Don't be Sally Splitting and coming backwards like that just because you commish.
Jimbo, come on.
I'm coming.
But now you have to remove GLC and Tennessee's Nick's pick so they can.
Yeah, I didn't have to remove anything. Ain't nobody took out.
No. They have to have a chance to pick the guy that you auto.
You might have wanted Breece.
Take them. Ask them if they want them. You guys want them? I'll pause it again.
A minute.
Remove their picks, and then
okay, that's what I'll do. Hang on.
Yeah, you got to stop. You got to stop. You got to stop and remove their picks.
I'm doing it right now. Just relax.
You're gonna get one of Connor's poop trophies.
I don't give a shit.
All right.
What happens when you? That's what happens when you're the commissioner. You can do what you want to
do. Pun intended. So good. I don't give a shit.
All right, so there's our first double quarterback.
I think you brought on like something amazing with those new trophies.
All right, so I like Connor's quarterbacks. You can with 2 running quarterbacks. Very, very nice.
If he goes in the right direction, I'm going to be really excited for him.
So Connor, is that something that is like going to be an annual thing? Whoever wins Player of the Year gets the opportunity to pass the trophy to the next.
So I'll just send one, and it's just going to be each year they'll get one. And without Sean's interruption, I wish he would have went to the bathroom during this segment right here. But I think so. The way that it's going to work is we're going to narrow it down to 3 players by week 18, and then we'll have a vote. So we'll have a fan vote, which will be weighted differently. We'll have a media vote, and we'll have a commissioner's vote. They'll all be weighted differently, with also how many leads you win and how much money you win will all be weighted into this formula that we'll have, and that will be Player of the Year. It won't be subjective. It will be some sort of subjective because of the voting, but it'll also be everybody will get a fair shot. We'll narrow it down to 3 players. The requirements are you have to draw in at least 12 Ballsville leads all across formats. So whether that's Dynasty, whether that's Best Ball, mini leads, bid game, triathlon, redraft, guillotine.
You are an El Presidente's son because I'm already confused. All right, cool.
No, it's fine. He's basically just saying he's going to compile all your stuff together, and he's going to get the top 3 out of that, and then we're going to vote from there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So there'll be 3 players. There will be only 3 players that people will get to vote on. But in order to qualify, you have to have 12 Ballsville leads, and you also have to win at least 2 leads throughout formats. So it's not that high of a bar to get. So you'll be sent this trophy. I'll reach out to you. I'll reach out to you, get your address and stuff, and this will be yours. It might not be that trophy. Apparently, that trophy's not very nice to people. So
you're on the clock.
I love Connie's potty.
C-Bomb, you're on the clock.
Yep.
He's on.
Oh, nice pick.
I love that pick. I love the
I
trade
do too.
pick.
So everybody's liking him lately. He's been like
I'll tell you what, he could be up. That guy right there could be up for Rookie of the Year, to be honest with you.
He might be they say his pass blocking is just off the charts, which is
offensive Rookie of the Year.
Which is going to keep you on the field.
Well, usually that's the Rookie of the Year. Like they usually don't give it to the defensive guy unless he's like a Lawrence Taylor, Micah Parsons like level defender. Or the offensive Player of the Year is just not nearly up to speed.
Jimmy, what round do you want to do this the giveaway?
Well, that's going to be we could do the Shauna wheel's going to have to do. He's got to put everybody that does Sigma in the Shauna wheel.
Oh, I already got it ready to roll with everybody entering it in, so it's telling as they type it in.
So the media is going to be people that you see. There's a little bit bigger group on the podcast, so you have the podcast people, but like myself, Sean, Scott, and Alex will be called the commissioners, and then anybody else that's been on the pod, Jimbo, Sarah, all of them will be what you call media overarching. So they'll be weighted a little bit more than the fans, which will be just regular Ballsville members. Ballsville members will probably get like just a 1. Media will get like a 1.25 weight, and then your commissioners will get like a 1.5 type weight. It won't be that exact weight, but that's
very similar to the way that they do the player of the year voting now for like the NFL, right?
Yeah, sort of very similar to that, or NBA trophy stuff like that, Heisman Trophy stuff. Anything, that's why I drop those hints and stuff. So it'll be weighted. Like I said, join at least 12 Ballsville leads. We'll figure out the 3. You don't have to, submit your resume or anything why you should win, but we'll go over it. It'll be about week 17. The winner will be decided before the end of the season. So
if you want to do a little get ready for the other giveaway, let's take a vote in chat on whose infomercial invite that they saw most and that they liked most, and then you 3 panelists, not me, will pick out of chat what you see will be our 3 finalists for that giveaway.
Okay. Good pick there, Nick, with Goff. I saw it. Thanks for representing.
I don't have chat in front of me, Sean, because I got my phone.
I'm sorry, I got stuck reading some of the comments from back in the player of the year. Sorry,
I like how everybody's making fun of the trophy, but nobody's making fun of that you can't spell.
I love the trophy. I think it's cool as shit because that's me every day of the week.
We're not making fun of the trophy, dude. We love the trophy. Trust me.
That trophy is badass, to be honest with you.
One of the coolest things I've ever seen.
I don't know if that trophy just if I sat like that in a chair, I'd be broken. My back would be.
It makes me want to update the Shawnee. It really does. Like the Shawnee doesn't even hold a candle to the potty now. Like it's not even close.
All right, now the quarterback's going off the board. Got some. I don't know. These teams look good. I mean, there's sharks in here, man. I don't see any. And usually, we always have one team where like.
I'm not gonna maximize.
Yeah, that's usually Jimbo's that everybody can make fun of.
Oh man, I feel bad when you guys don't make fun of me more. You should tease me more often.
I just feel bad for you.
I get, brother.
You already threatened suicide on the pod. I mean,
it's true. I can understand. I guess I didn't really look at it from that perspective.
Come on, you guys, hit it up in chat. Who had the best invite for the podcast? Come on.
I tell you what, Todd Barber loves JJ McCarthy because I noticed in a lot of leagues he takes he waits on the quarterback and he'll take JJ. So
dude, I did me a best ball draft. I got every single Minnesota offensive player, every single one.
What do you think of JJ over Caleb? Do you like that at this point in
no.
way that where they are in their careers?
How can you even take JJ when he's unproven over Caleb?
I can't
do that yet.
I don't like that pick, not just because Caleb's there, but there's a couple other quarterbacks I'm taking way over JJ McCarthy. I think he could have waited until the turn again, the next turn, and taken JJ.
Yeah, like he could have just like waited on it and gotten somebody else, then came back and had JJ as his QB2 and still be in really good shape.
Yeah,
wow,
I agree.
I can't believe Caleb Williams went that late.
I can.
Did they officially suspend Rasheed yet? Is he officially suspended?
Is
not yet. The only one that's officially suspended is
Addison, right? Yeah. And it was 3 games for him, correct?
Yeah, see, I would have went the other way with TB. I would have taken Prescott above JJ.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. I think Dak Prescott is being undervalued. And I think after Goff, I think Dak is maybe my next quarterback off the board, in my opinion, ranking-wise. Just because of the consistency of him now. Injuries always scare me, like we talked about earlier. I'm not a fan of Dak's availability history. That scares me a lot with him. So I do have a hard time. But I agree with you as far as ahead of JJ, 100%.
Here we go. Francis has a perfect comment right here. Sean is too sensitive to bully.
Hey, there's no such thing as too sensitive in a woke world. Oh man.
All right, so yeah, draft's looking pretty good. There is one team that kind of waited on a position. We'll see what happens when it gets to their pick. But other than that, I think everyone's pretty solid up and down.
Yeah.
I mean, look, now I got to maximize and I can't read comments. All right, let me.
Are these guys picking in chat who they want to win that infomercial invite?
I don't know. I don't see anybody yet.
No.
All I see is, did I win?
Yeah.
It says Ethan had the best invite right here.
Oh,
He also didn't spell Ethan right.
Maybe that was on purpose, though.
Ethan says he's got a vote. I'm gonna go the opposite and says Ethan did not win. Does that count as a vote? I like Laporta there. I think that's a pretty far drop for him, especially after Hawkinson already went.
I've been actually seeing him drop into the 7th round a lot lately, and I haven't been surprised that I don't understand where the slide's coming from before and now. It's not like anything's changed.
I don't know. I can't believe Devontae Smith's still on the board.
Yeah,
Scott, come on.
I know. I'm
like
not saying that, but it's embarrassing.
Chucky was on a live interview here in Tampa this week, and made some comments about Laporta. Said he looked real good. He was up there viewing one of their practices and said Laporta's looking good.
You know whose team I'm kind of liking right now is Pablo Escobar. I think he's got a team that I'm pretty stoked on.
I like his team. I love getting James Conner there. I mean, he just produced. And I tell you what, I like the Drake May too. As your super flex quarterback, he's got a nice team. That's probably my favorite team right now. Is Pablo?
Yeah, that's the one that I'm liking the most.
Pablo, I like Pablo's team.
Jimbo's butthurt. Like he's like, why is it better than mine?
Oh no, mine's average. At least it's not getting made fun of.
I like your team, Jimmy. It just I think instead of Evans, I would have either kept Breece Hall or taken James Cook.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. 100%.
Neither, thank you.
I would have taken Breece Hall there. Actually,
I'm guaranteed 10 touchdowns right there. I'm guaranteed 1,000 yards.
You are so Tampa lovey.
Oh,
like you gotta stop being so like.
There's no doubt about it.
Jimmy, you're saying
I'm a
Jimmy.
Raiders fan too.
I love Josh Allen, but he's the greatest fantasy player in the NFL right now. So I have a right to love Josh Allen like that. Like you like fall into all these Tampa guys like they're like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Every single one.
Just look at the numbers, bro.
And Abuka, like
look at the numbers.
Baker Mayfield. It's like, come on.
Who else wide receiver are you going to pick that's going to guarantee you 10 touchdowns and guarantee you 1,000 yards?
Jimmy, I'm the biggest Mike Evans lover ever. I love Mike Evans. Okay, but you got your.
You're leading into a pub sub bet here, so come on.
I saw him and Mike Evans skipping through a meadow hand in hand.
You got your WR1 in Jefferson.
Come on,
James Cook had 16 rushing touchdowns last year. Even if
he
dropped
how many?
16 rushing touchdowns. Okay. Even if he drops 6 of them, he's at 10.
Okay. How many yards he had?
He had over 1,000 yards.
Okay.
So I'm just saying.
I'll go with Evans.
I'm just saying if you're looking at if you're saying 10 touchdowns, I think James.
Okay, so you want a pub sub bet that James Cook has more touchdowns and more yards than Mike Evans.
I'll say he has more touchdowns than Mike Evans.
No, it's a two-way bet. He has to have both. He has to have more yards rushing than Evans has receiving.
I thought you
has to have more touchdowns rushing.
No. He has to have more overall yards. Overall yards receiving.
No, overall it's overall yards.
Okay, well let's do overall because
let's
Evans
do
don't
fantasy
rush,
points.
so you already got an advantage there, you crackhead.
Just do fantasy points.
Yeah, there you go. Let's do fantasy points.
The
All right,
point, what we're trying to say is he would be a better fantasy drafted player at that point. It doesn't matter how he gets his yards and points.
Yeah,
and all
with
that.
Davis right behind him,
So
he's no
Connor's
way.
right.
Man. No
Just
way.
do fantasy points.
No way.
Connor's right. Overall fantasy points.
I'm not a Cook fan by any means.
What about Breece Hall? You don't like Breece Hall?
Well, right now, Breece Hall's just a volume thing. He's going to get he's a great pass catcher, and Fields is a great dump off passer. So, yeah, Hall's going to have a good year.
And passer in the same sentence. I'll tell you right now.
What?
The Fields, great, and passer are never in the same sentence.
No, I said what I just said. He's a great
unless it's Fields is not
passer.
a great passer.
Dump off passer.
Stop saying dump.
I see it. I see it.
The body
I see
man
a
does not
Tennessee
want to use the
Nick.
word dump.
I see a Tennessee Nick with his back. I see it.
Potty bomb, dude. That's what you got to change your name to, Connor.
All right, we're round 7.
Bomb.
Hey,
Potty bomb.
we're in round 7. Are we gonna do a drawing or what?
Yeah,
All right,
we can. That's what I just said. Who got the most? Who got the most chat action on the infomercial?
I did.
C-Bomb did.
I don't know.
I'll give it to the potty man. I like it.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We doing a drawing? Come on.
There we go.
I just told you.
Oh, I love how the potty's picking up.
Just shit all over my freaking my announcement. Now nobody even cares about winning player of the year. They just want the freaking potty trophy to.
It's so good though, Connor. It became an amazing thing, all on its own. It took a life on its own with the potty thing. It's so perfect. Like, I know you didn't mean it to be that thing, but you got to run with what it became. It's like, everybody raises their kid to be a doctor, but sometimes they turn into an influencer, and you just got to let them run with it.
All right, Jimmy. I like that pick. I like your Caleb Johnson pick.
Well, they got to run the ball. They damn sure can't throw it.
Don't
like
suck
it.
his toes.
No, I like it. I've always liked Caleb Johnson.
You guys.
Man, Cortland Sutton was a nice pick. Look at that. Devontae Smith, Cortland Sutton. He waited for the receivers, and he got rewarded.
Let's talk about Juwan Jennings a little bit because he just went off the board. So Juwan Jennings is a guy that I try to avoid a little bit because I'm not 100% sold on him. And I always either take a Brandon Ayuk because I can get him a little bit later or a Ricky Pearsall because I can get him a little bit later. Where do you guys sit with Juwan Jennings at this point?
I'm waiting and taking Ricky Pearsall.
I'm taking Pearsall.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so you guys are in the same boat. The waiting on one of the other two guys instead of taking Jennings earlier in the scenario.
Yeah,
Correct.
because I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'll wait and get the discount because I'm not gonna. To me, I think getting Jennings there's a reach. And Ayuk, I don't like Ayuk anyways. I'd rather just wait and take the third guy at a later draft capital.
Yeah, and see, and I mean, Ayuk I like a lot as far as the actual talent, what he brings to the table. But right now with the injury scare potential and stuff like that, I might lean the other direction just based on the fact they're both going right around the same spot. So there's really no difference. But Jennings is a little bit ahead of both those guys where I feel like just because of his draft requirement, like his cost, it's just not worth the return versus what the other two guys bring for their cost.
Yeah, and it's not that I don't like Jennings, it's just a cost.
Yeah. That's exactly it. It's like, why would you buy the same steak from this place when it's $5 more when you can go next door and you're getting the exact same cut of steak for $5 less? You're going to go next door and get the same cut of steak for $5 less. That's just, it's the same thing for a little bit cheaper. Why go that route? It just doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
David Montgomery, Isaiah Pacheco, and RJ Harvey. Do you like that order that they went?
Where do we go here? Montgomery, Pacheco. Yeah, I like that order.
What about you guys? You don't think Harvey's ahead of Pacheco for you?
No.
Or ahead of Pacheco ahead of Monty even?
Oh,
No.
as soon as I make this pick, I'm going to ask you guys a question, and that will determine the winner of the first giveaway for the redraft. Who is the best inviter in chat in Ballsville?
Honey
Who's the
bomb.
best inviter? Who's
I
the
just-
best inviter?
Who is the best inviter in chat in Ballsville?
Inviter.
I'm gonna go out.
That is in this draft. That is not in this draft. In this draft, I don't care. Who's the best inviter?
I'm gonna say sorry for cussing.
Okay, that's vote one. Sean,
I want to be the last vote, but I'll agree with Scott. Damn it, I'll go with sorry for cussing.
Connor.
I'm gonna go with Jimbo's Bimbos.
Okay, sorry for cussing wins the redraft free giveaway. We appreciate everything you're doing, Chris.
Cyborg, do you remember last week? Because
You
I mean,
are
I'm
you
little
are a great
curious.
asset to this.
now your memory.
You're a great asset to this Ballsville community. You are a great inviter. You're a great supporter. You support the podcast. You support everything about Ballsville. You're a good winner for that redraft.
Yep. You know, Alex is a good one too, but you know what? He's managed.
He's the president.
He's managed. He's
Ow.
disqualified. He's
He's
disqualified to
disqualified.
win stuff.
He can't win his own free entries.
I know he can't win his own free entries.
All right, guys. See, we give away a giveaway for something, just getting involved and inviting people to leagues.
We should give away a giveaway to the giveaway winners.
Yep. The next giveaway will be after Sean runs the Shauna wheel on the Sigma.
You know what? We give so many giveaways. I hope at the end of the year we're not asking for giveaways because we're broke.
What do you mean the end of the year? I've
Yeah.
already reached out to a few people. I'm just kidding. I would never take away a giveaway. That would be wrong.
Uh,
I would just borrow from somebody else.
No, I just wanted to reward guys that are inviting people to our leagues. I wanted to, people that are putting the word out about the podcast. Hey, come watch our podcast. Who are you inviting? That whole challenge was to get people involved, to promote the podcast, to give you guys a good following, a good showing, get people out here watching, listening, let them know about Ballsville. And, I think it's important to invite.
Oh,
Yep. So we're doing pretty good in this draft. We're cruising along pretty good. We'll have one more giveaway, and obviously we won't finish the draft on the pod. You guys will finish it outside the pod. But other than that, how many more leagues are going to drop? Do you know, Jimmy?
Well, the way it's kind of going with the flow, we're going to continue to do the fast drafts alongside with the slow drafts, just to try to fill leagues and give everybody what they want. We got guys that want a fast draft. We got guys that want a slow draft, so they'll drop like that. Alex is prepping the next drop. We should probably see them by Friday. Hopefully they'll be ready Friday so we can drop the next 10 redrafts on Friday. Is kind of the goal, to get ready for the weekend drafting degenerates. And we got a couple leagues to finish up in slow draft. We got 7 that's League 7's got to go, and we'll be ready. We also have a fast draft filling right now, League 6, and then that'll be a wrap.
All right. And I just want to mention one thing. I do see a lot of new people in the chat. If I haven't said your name, I want to welcome you guys in. I know, well, K-Doggy Dog, he's a regular, obviously, but then I see Justin Pelletier. Welcome in. And a few other new faces. Welcome in, Cheeky. Casey Grimm, welcome in. So we try to give you guys your props when you get in here. But one thing I want to say is to you guys is, we're expanding here at Ballsville. We're always looking for new talent. If you have anything you think that can contribute to our game, if you want to be on a podcast, help out, because that's how we ended up getting like Chris. Like, sorry for cussing. He was just a player. He was always active. We liked the type of work that he did. He was really, really active, and we asked him to pick up our social media for us and help us out. He's done a tremendous job with that, and we feel very grateful to have somebody like him. And he was somebody that was a player that wanted to do a lot more and help out with Ballsville, and we brought him on and interviewed him and said, okay, we're going to give you a task and give you a job and go from there. So, like I said, we're always looking for great talent. We plan on doing a lot more different podcasts down the road, and we'd like to get some more talent in here, and or if you want to write an article on the website, that would be helpful. We're looking for journalists, looking for recruiters. I mean, anything to help us grow. And, we'd rather hire within than hire outside. So if you guys are interested in doing anything like that, please reach out to Alex, reach out to Sean, reach out to myself. Really reach out to any of us, Jimmy, Connor, anything.
Don't reach out to me.
You can reach out to me. But yeah, we're always, like I said, we're always looking for new talent, and we'd love to see a different spin on fantasy. If you got a different spin on fantasy, we'd always welcome that. So, other than that, it looks like we are almost in the double-digit rounds.
Any team stick out to you, Scott?
I mean, I still like Pablo. I still like Pablo's team.
There's one guy that I want him to take right now, and I hope he does it. And if he does it, I'll be very happy, Camper.
I mean, I even like, not just the brown nose, but I even like your team, Connor. I like the Travion Henderson pick. I like the Rice pick. I do. I don't care.
I like with a running back over Debo.
Let me ask you this. You guys have seen Connor's drafts more than anybody, and Connor's won quite a lot in Ballsville. Do you like him taking that many wide receivers and not taking another running back there or another quarterback there instead of Debo?
I don't like the Debo pick. So I don't like fat Debo. I'd rather go with running back, whether it's
You know who I like in that area? The two that just went off the board, ETN.
I might have just taken a chance on Mixon and just taken Mixon it, or no, Mixon went already.
I would have taken either Warren or ETN, whoever you like better out of the two. That's my personal opinion. But
yeah, I was surprised he took another wide receiver there. I thought he would have either went.
I know why. He's got receiver
quarterback or another running back even before tight end, but.
I actually would have taken, to be honest with you, I would have taken Tyrone Tracy. And the only reason why is because Scadaboo is not up to speed yet. He's already hurt. Devin Singletary's old. I think Tracy's going to definitely get the lion's share of the carries. And even when Scadaboo comes back, I think it would be, maybe goal line, maybe some third down stuff. But I don't see him being like getting 20 carries a game or 15 carries a game type of back as a rookie. I think they're going to give Tracy every opportunity to get 15 to 20 touches a game.
The reason I went Debo is because instead of another running back is I already have my two starting running backs, and at least for the first whatever many weeks of the season. But I had drafted Rashee Rice, which in all likelihood is going to be suspended 4 to 6 games or so. So I need somebody to at least cover me there.
8.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if it's up to 8 games, that his value drops so much in a redraft league.
Yeah, I agree. But to cover me there, I needed that, and I already, like I said, already have my starting running backs. I don't have to hit on a late running back regardless. It doesn't matter if it's Tracy or ETN or Warren or.
So I want to ask you about taking Jamison Williams over Calvin Ridley. I like Calvin Ridley. He's a number 1 receiver on a team with a young up-and-coming quarterback who I think has potential to at least make some noise his rookie season. Not to say he's going to be Jaden or anything, but, I think falling somewhere closer to Jaden, between Jaden and Caleb, I think is possible for him. So a guy like Calvin Ridley over Jameis Williams, who's a second target on an offense that is in flux without their coordinator, why would you go with Jameson over Calvin, knowing that you potentially might need that coverage?
I feel like Williams has the higher outlook. I think Ridley might get peppered with targets, but he's don't have a rookie QB. Rookie QBs are known for not producing great wide receiver years, year one, no matter how good they are.
I'm with Connor on that pick. I'm high on Williams too this year. I actually got quite a few pub sub bets. Everybody thinks I'll lose, but I'm picking Williams to actually have more wide receiver receiving yardage than Brown.
See, you're taking over Ridley, Flowers, Pickens, all 3 of those next receivers that went. You would still take Rice. I'm sorry, not Rice, Williams.
Williams over who?
Over Ridley, Flowers, and Pickens. Those were the next 3 receivers.
I would have took Williams over Pickens and Ridley, but not Flowers.
Okay, what about you, Scotty?
No, there's too many mouths to feed in Detroit. I'm going with George Pickens. They're not going to be able to run the ball. Dak's going to throw 600 times, and CD can't get everything. I think George Pickens is in for a big year.
So you would have gone Pickens first out of that bunch that we talked about.
I would have went Pickens first.
That's what I did in another draft, but I decided to deviate just a little bit because I like Jameson Williams as well. I think they're about.
And that's the other thing
people got to understand. Like, I'm sorry, Scott. You go ahead. I think you were.
No, I just wanted to mention real quick. Even though we critique these drafts, people got and I'm sure a lot of you guys in chat are in multiple drafts and stuff. And Connor did say the right thing. He's diversifying, which we all do. We can't draft the same players all the time. So even though we're critiquing this, we got to realize too that maybe Connor has a lot of George Pickens, and he's like, look, and I'm drafting enough drafts. I don't want to go the George Pickens route. I want to go this route. So we understand it. Just so even though we're critiquing, we understand that it might just be a diversification issue. So
that's exactly what I was going to say too, Scott. So I knew we were on the same page with that. So yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
I really like Flowers. Actually, there are a lot of the same. Williams and Flowers are kind of uniquely the same, I like them both. I would take Flowers over.
I personally think Flowers is the better route runner and the better overall.
Yeah, me too.
He just doesn't have the touchdown.
Physical talent, though, I think Jameson has a beat. I think Jameson is a physically more talented player, like just a little bit more. He's a bigger player. He's more lanky. He's got that, mossy kind of like build, where he can be that guy. Whereas, Flowers is a little bit more of a smaller build, a little more of a scat guy.
That's a nice pick, Connor. I like picking the starter.
My God. I love J.K. Dobbins. He's
that's a great pick.
So late, dude.
He's a nice late round pickup for a starter, that's for sure.
Guys, calm down. Connor's head's getting too big to fit in the screen.
No,
that's why I went Debo before.
I knew he was going to fall to you, baby. Knew he was going to fall to me.
Well, I knew I had Tracy, Etienne, Warren, Debo, and Judkins all in the queue. So it's like I knew one of them was going to fall, especially with how many quarterback or running backs every team after me already had. So
let's talk the Judkins fall. I mean, do you guys think that Judkins is the right pick at the point that he's going now? I mean, down in the late 10th.
I'm not even picking him.
He's off my board.
He's off my board.
What about you, Seabaum? You think he's off your board too? I mean, you just said he was a part of it, right?
Yeah, he's not completely off my board just because
Dynasty, but not redraft.
Well, just because if he does get signed and if he avoids suspension, which is still all possible, especially with the way that NFL waits to do suspensions, he easily could be the running back one there, in Cleveland.
I think he's the most talented back in that backfield by far.
By far, and I agree. And so if he does come back, he does sign his rookie deal, which I still don't think has happened yet. He still has a possibility of being, up there with Trayvon Henderson, with Chuba Hubbard, with Caleb Johnson. He still has the possibility of hitting just like those guys do.
I would take him in the
11th round. I'm going for it.
Yeah,
I would take him in early round startups of a dynasty and not be scared of it. I wouldn't mind taking him in late round best balls, but I wouldn't take him in redraft.
But what's the difference between taking him and Rashee Rice?
Because
that Rashee Rice is established in the offense. I mean,
because Rice's deal is cut and dried. Judkins' deal isn't even.
The man could be anywhere from 4 to 8 games suspended. I mean, that's not cut and dry in redraft whatsoever.
I think the biggest problem without just suspension, Rice is definitely his process has already basically went through, so he can get suspended this year. Judkins, his process of legal system stuff has not been through, so even if it goes through, exactly, hasn't really even started. So the odds of him getting suspended are significantly less than Rice actually.
And Rice,
I agree with
rounds earlier, 4 rounds according to this draft. So I mean, that's even more weight in the Judkins corner. Right?
Yeah, but he also hasn't signed his rookie deal and played in training camp or anything like that.
And that's
why he slid so far.
Yeah, that's the potty of the conversation right there. Is he hasn't signed his rookie deal yet, and that situation. If he had signed his rookie deal before he actually did this stupid shit that he did to get in trouble, this whole conversation would be different. Because he'd already be signed. Cleveland would be locked in. They would have kind of no choice but to support him through whatever he's dealing with, whether or not it is what it is, unless it's like some crazy shit with a video or something that comes out Ray Ricey. But that's not the case from what I understand. So, they would support him, they would be behind him, and he would, potentially get suspended and do his thing. But Cleveland would be like talking about him as their number one back right now. Not, oh, I would like to see him there. Oh yeah, he should be signed by then. We'll kind of have to see how this plays out. Like they're worried this guy might get Henry Ruggs. I'm like, why sign him if he's going to get Ruggs? Let him sit in jail for a few years. Who knows?
The Browns have all the leverage.
100%.
And in the NFL does not care. We've seen this in the past with Kareem Hunt, with Rasheed Rice, with Ray Rice. The NFL does not care. They don't care who you are. They will get rid of you. They will blackball you, get rid of you. So if Dylan Sampson goes out,
I think the moment this happened, they pulled the offer off the table, and they are the reason that he hasn't signed yet. He probably said, "Okay, I'll sign that deal," and they were like, "Nah, we're gonna wait."
We've seen running backs in the past, okay, that are less talented that come in, and if Dylan Sampson goes in and has a really good week 1, 2, 3, 4, who says that the Browns just cut bait with Jenkins? Just says, you know what, you're done. We don't want you anymore. We want to have somebody else. You can be somebody else's problem. You can be somebody else's problem.
Yep.
And I know people in chat are going to be like, no way, they would never do that. He's a stud, this and that. It doesn't matter who you are. If they don't want, you don't think the Browns have enough problems? They just went through the Deshaun Watson problem. You think they want another problem? There's no way they want to go.
They just guaranteed $200 million to somebody who caused the same types of issues, and they haven't signed this guy yet. You think that they're like chomping at the bit to get this guy under contract now? Hell no. It's the exact opposite.
No.
They have been throwing money away left and right on players for the last 4 years.
I am with Connor though. If he didn't make this mistake, he would be right there between. I'd say the third, right after Omarion Hampton. He'd be right up there as a guy to take in your redraft games.
Yeah, because of the backfield situation, I 100% agree.
Yeah,
100% agree. Jimbo might have taken him over Mike Evans.
Who? Who would I take over Mike Evans?
A non-domestic violence Quinshawn Judkins.
Oh, I got a lot of stock in Judkins, especially in triathlon.
Okay, guys, let's do. It looks like we're getting into the tight end. People are drafting tight ends now.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. So Pablo took Tucker Kraft over my boy Kincaid, and that right there takes me off the Pablo Escobar train.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna wipe my undernose, make sure everybody thinks I'm clean, and get off of that train because you should have taken my boy Kincaid. He is going to be the top man in that offense. You should have definitely done that.
The only man in that offense.
Here now has a high ankle strain. Good Lord.
He's the only pass catcher they got.
I still love Pablo's team, man. He goes George Pickens, comes back with Jalen Waddle.
But then you go back-to-back Green Bay receivers.
Gets Travis Etienne. Gets Travis Etienne and then comes in with Golden and then Tucker. I love that draft, man. That's a good draft.
I don't like the Tucker Kraft after taking Marcus Golden first and foremost, and then you take him over Dalton, gonna be the top guy in the best offense in the NFL, Kincaid. Like come on.
No. You're doing it right, Pablo. Good draft.
No, you're not, Pablo. You were until that point. You shouldn't have taken that one last line and focused on that draft pick.
Hey, all right. Well, we're getting down to the end of this draft. We're getting down to the end of the show. Let's do our last giveaway. These people are waiting for free stuff. Let's go. If you haven't already, hurry up. Sigma.
Okay, give me a second here. I'm working on it.
A lot of people in chat tonight.
I know. Get that Sigma in there if you want to be entered.
Somebody's calling to say I need to get in.
No, that's my wife.
Don't sound too excited.
Must be something wrong. She called me right back.
Oh, she knows you're on the pod, right?
Yeah. That's why I'm surprised she's calling.
She needs her feet rubbed.
No, she's working tonight.
Ooh. Well, if you want, you can mute yourself.
You're on the clock, Jimbo.
I'm on the clock.
Yeah. Don't want you to auto again.
Ooh, as soon as Jimbo goes, we're going to go ahead and do this. We got 15 entries, everybody. 15 entries. And yes, that was a partial yawn that happened, but it's okay because I walked my way right through it.
Nice. All right.
That's not how you spell Sigma, Cheeky, but you did it right the first time, so you're GTG. We got you, brother. So here we go. We ready to roll this? We got 15 entries.
Okay. Roll it up. Let's see.
We're taking two of these. Two
of these.
Two.
And these are what? And this is going to be for what? 2000.
The 2026 DV $100.
So each of these is worth $100.
No, there's only one giveaway, but I need two people to compete to win. So you're going to do this drawing twice, and then I have to ask them a question.
Oh, so you don't even win anything if you get drawn. You got to compete again.
Yes,
it's like The Price is Right.
I'm so glad that we verified that ticker before we went live.
Well, if you would have listened, I said it twice in prep.
He did.
But there was a point in time where I asked you for a third verification and you read it and said GTG, but I guess here we are. So let's go ahead and move on to.
All right. So the two contestants of The Price is Right are.
Yep. There you go.
Come on down. And we are Zubikis. Come on down.
Look at that, Jimbo. You got Zubikis in your drawings. Are we doing this again?
Need one more.
Who's he going to go against?
Is Zubikis still in here? Make sure Zubikis is still in here.
Yeah, make sure he's still in here. So the Alaskan versus NZ Ranger.
So he's still in here. I know that for sure.
He's still in here.
All right.
The Yogi.
What about chat's still live, right?
Let's make sure it's still in here.
So
Okay,
Ranger's still
are we ready?
We'll make sure Zubikis is in here. We don't even know if he's in here still.
Right. He can still...
If NZ, if you're still in and Zubikis, write in the chat, I'm here. Oh God.
I don't think either of them are here.
I think I'm going to drink my beer. Are we clear?
Hurry.
I can't help it your crowd don't participate in your giveaways.
This is yours. This is
I
your
know.
giveaway.
Hey,
Anyway,
all I
Our
can do is
giveaways
offer
are always smooth
giveaways.
and
I mean,
seamless.
what else do you want me to
Your
do? I
giveaway.
can't help they don't want to participate in free giveaways.
everyone else puts in here.
Stop gaslighting us, bro. This is
All
not
right,
our
pick two
fault.
people out of chat that want to play.
All right, so
If I want to
Zubikis,
play.
so Zubikis bailed and NZ Ranger bailed. So you might have to draw two more.
Yep. We're gonna roll again if you two didn't. I don't understand why you type in the draw and then don't stick around for the drawing. It doesn't make no damn sense to me. But hey, it's all right. Let's move on forward, huh? What do you say, guys?
We got fish to catch. We got, we're putting fish in freezer.
All right, this is it. Two more.
They're not going to be here either.
Operation Give Back Tennessee. Who is that?
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
that's Mahomey boy.
I like that a new guy got it.
Yeah,
Good
all
job.
right.
One more.
All right, Mahomey boy.
Look,
Okay,
he's still in here. See,
he's
look
still
at that.
in here. He's still in
Yeah,
here.
man. I love it.
All right, don't
All
go
right.
anywhere. Don't go anywhere, Mahomey boy. Stay.
One more.
Uno mas. Oh, hold on. Let me get the drum roll.
All right.
Oh,
Chris, sorry.
Oh, this guy is
winner.
probably this guy pays attention, so he could walk away with a double whammy tonight. And wow, nice.
All right, Chris. So
He's
All
still
right,
in here.
this
Zippo,
ready?
is that your son? Because now
He's
that I
still
see
in
his
here.
picture and your picture side by
all right,
side,
all right.
I'm a little,
Okay.
I'm a little
All right,
skeptical.
Chris and Mahomey are here, so go ahead. You can run it.
All right, guys, if you paid attention in chat in the All Ballsville hub, there was 5 clues that best describes a player in tonight's draft. Who is best described player in this draft by the 5 clues you were given? Best
Are we
described
doing NC
player
Rangers
in
on
this
it, too?
draft by the 5 clues you were given in chat.
Jimbo, Ranger says that he's here now. Are you letting him compete amongst it and doing a three-peat or no?
We can put all 3 of them in there.
Put all 3 of them in there. Put all 3 of them in there.
Put all 3 of them in there.
All right, Ranger, you're in
All right.
too.
Out of the
Let's-
5
Connor, you heard
clues
it. Put all
given,
3 of them in
out
there.
of the 5 clues given in all Ballsville Hub chat today, you were given 5 clues. Those 5 clues best describe which player in this live pod draft. A player in the draft.
We got an answer from Ranger. Looks like wait, nope, never mind. That wasn't Ranger.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell is he
Is that
talking
the
about?
Jimbo, is that the right answer?
Which one?
No, he said sword stack is at 12. So that was like he's basically
I want to
giving
know
an
who just
answer
picked
first.
which player. Who picked?
Short stack picked, or sorry for Justin picked short stack.
Short stack is the player that was best described in chat with the 5 clues. Short stack is the player.
So is he the winner?
Whoever picked short stack wins.
That's Chris.
There you go.
All right, Chris. You have won $100.
And you want to know
You have
why?
also-
You want to know
you have
why
also-
Chris won both of those?
Because it was the most confusing
Pampa Live
giveaway of all
pays
time.
attention to chat more than anybody else,
He does.
so he's
Because it was the
rewarded
most
for it.
confusing
So
giveaway of
guys,
all
when you see Jimbo's out there spamming, you could have just walked away with $150 off of spam.
Jimbo, you got the potty for that one.
You had
man.
to decipher the Da Vinci Code to win Jimbo's giveaway.
What?
You had to decipher the Da Vinci Code to win Jimbo's giveaway.
It's not that hard, really.
I had no idea the question you were asking, and I was participating in this pod.
Oh, the Da Vinci Code. That was fucking great.
All right, let me ask you this, podcast panel.
What is
Did any
17
of this
times?
podcast panel even see those five clues?
I had no idea what clues you're talking about.
Yeah, that's right, because you don't pay attention to chat.
Yeah, motherfucker.
God.
I'm just saying.
Mail, motherfucker.
I'm just saying. You guys got to start getting involved, guys.
Oh my God.
Yes, it's absolutely disgusting. Okay,
What? That neither 3 of you
Yeah.
even had an idea of who it was?
I saw it
You knew who it was?
on who it was.
Okay, good.
Oh my God.
At least one of the panelists knew.
All right. All right. Well,
Freaking-
that's our for our
Slackers.
giveaways for this week. Congratulations to the winners. And if you guys want to tune back in next week, go right ahead. But
Yeah, I don't believe you if you don't.
I don't blame you if you don't after this week. But like I get, thanks again for everything. Thanks again to my co-host Trader Clem. Thanks again for 2024 Player of the Year, C-Bomb. And thank you again for my best friend, Jimmy. What do you got, Jimmy? What do you got, Jimmy?
One thing I'd like to follow up on, guys, just everybody still keep Grim in your prayers. He's still struggling. Just remember him, think about him, pray for him, and hopefully things are getting good for Grim. I haven't heard an update, but let's be thinking about Grim.
All right. And like I said, for my good friend Jimbo in Florida, I'm Scott Fitzgerald, running Hurry Up on Sleeper. Until next week, if you want to tune in, we will be back. Until next week, folks, we are out.
The Ray Train.